steak frites, a juicy ribeye steak with crispy French fries on the side, and I'll be adding some sauteed mushrooms using the same pan as the steak was cooked in. Welcome to my channel. My name is Benji Travis. I'm gonna show you how to cook this for your family at home. So delicious. Let's get right into the ingredients. First off, we've got a ribeye steak. It's room temperature. This is grass-fed. If you can get more fat, it's gonna be more flavorful. Mushrooms, I'm gonna add some onion and some shallots to that. So I'm using a frozen French fry. Just go with the frozen stuff. It's quick, it's easy, and it's gonna be very crispy. On the side, I like to add a little bit of tomatoes just for the freshness, and then some chives for the French fries. Now, the flavor enhancers are gonna be clarified butter. This is going to be perfect for cooking the steak and sauteing your mushrooms. Also, the secret ingredient to enhance your mushroom flavor is some soy sauce. To make this extra decadent, we're going to be doing a cream sauce. We're adding some brandy, which we're going to flambe, so get ready for some flames. We're going to also use beef stock, which is going to bring everything together. And last but not least, we've got the extra heavy cream for the creaminess that it will bring to this sauce. Last but not least, salt and pepper. So we're gonna go ahead and salt and pepper the steak, start cooking the French fries, and make these steak frites. First thing you're gonna wanna prepare is your French fries. So I've got my oil on 275 degrees. You're gonna go ahead and blanch these for about 5 minutes on this low heat. This is just gonna get it ready for that second fry. Go ahead and dunk it, put on the timer. Once that's done, drain the oil, set it to the side for later cooking. Before you get cooking on the steaks, make sure to turn your oven to 500 degrees so you can add your steak after searing right in the oven. I've already salt and peppered the steak, which has been sitting out on the counter for at least an hour. You want to make sure it's at room temperature. I've got my cast iron pan on a very high heat, so it's super hot. I'm gonna add my butter, then place my steak right on here. I'm gonna go ahead and sear each side 1 minute at a time for 2 minutes each side. So that's a total of 4 minutes. What you're looking for is a seared golden brown crust. Once you're done searing your steak on both sides, go ahead and put it onto a sheet pan that's got a cooling rack on it, and then add it into the oven. All right, so make sure you do not waste what you have on the pan. I'm gonna go ahead and saute these mushrooms along with some shallots and onions. I'm gonna add a little bit of butter and just saute this for about 1 to 3 minutes. Once that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and remove it from the heat slightly, add my cognac, yes, that's cognac. Then I'm gonna turn the heat back on and flambe my dish. Once the flames have gone away, I'm gonna add some beef stock and continue to cook until the juices reduce down. Once the liquids have reduced by half, I'll go ahead and add the cream, mix it around, and leave it to the side for plating later. At this point, the steak has probably finished. I'm gonna take it out of the oven, leave it on the cutting board, and let it rest. Really important that you let it rest for at least 5 to 10 minutes so those juices don't escape your meat. For those French fries, now we're gonna crank up the heat to get that oil to 350 degrees, and we're gonna dunk those fries in for their second fry for 1 minute. Make sure the heat is cranked up really high because those French fries need to be really crispy. After a minute, drain, remove, and plate all your food. There you go. Just like in the bistro, you can have your steak and frites right at home. Perfectly crispy French fries, juicy and delicious ribeye steak. And you're gonna definitely wanna try this cognac sauce, mushrooms on the side. So good. I sprinkled a little bit of extra chives on there just for color, but let's taste test. Hit that like button if you love the video. Subscribe for more recipes just like this. Can't wait till you try it. French fries.